Hey guys, and welcome to game number 72 out of 100 of my rematch series against the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot. We had a very intense 10-point win on Monday. Definitely check that one out if you haven't already. But here we go. Game 72, ADEEGIL to open. Kind of one of those frustrating opening racks. Like, there's no bingo. You can't score. What do? Do you play short? Do you play something like a guy for 8? Do you play something like glide for 18? It's like everything is just kind of meh. Yeah, I don't really know here. It's very close. I mean, the leave is obviously better after Guy. Gives back a little bit less on average, just because it's slightly fewer floaters exposed, doesn't open a double-double. I mean, the leave of AE after Glide is fine. It's certainly not great. This is one where I could honestly go either way. I don't have a very strong feeling, but I think playing short here is probably my slight preference. The leave is considerably better. Like I said, it gives back a little less counterplay. The G and the I are kind of tough to overlap, so I'm not too concerned. I think I'm going to play this. Well, that'll work. Drawing the blank on a 3-tile pool, always a welcome sight. I dare say I will be bingoing on my next turn. It's just a question of where. I mean, I'm not going to really even think about it yet because I'm expecting BestBot is going to make some sort of play, and that's going to significantly alter my options. All right, there we go, Fez. So now I'm thinking almost certainly I'm going to want to overlap here. I mean, I can play Dabbler for 84. Don't love opening that big S-hook with Dabblers. Other than that, I love it. Scores about as much as I can. I don't think it's worth it to play Bleared, though, is it? Nah, 10 points less? I don't think so. I mean, Fez could keep anything. Like, it might have an S. It could easily play Fez without an S. So, I don't know. I think early on I would probably just play Dabbler and be aggressive. Because, like, yeah, it's easy to think, oh, if the bot has an S, it could crush you. Sure. Well, also, if the bot doesn't have an S, then I might get the S because I'm turning over 7 tiles. Or the bot might sacrifice a lot to block, which is a good thing for me. Just if it sacrifices to block for when it really shouldn't. So yeah, all right, Dabbler there. Anything like Rideable doesn't play. Let's just look here. Bladder, no. Bleared. Halberd. Rideable, Bedrail, Railbed, Brailed, Blander, Labored, Durable. Yeah, I don't think so. Brawled, Warbled, Dryable. Alright, Dabbler it is. Interesting draw here, almost oxytone. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Generally, especially when I'm ahead, I like seeing the X. It's a good scoring tile, good way to keep the pressure on. Alright, the bot plays Evict, creating a second S-hook. Pretty quickly, okay. Makes me think it might have an S and just a bunch of consonants and didn't really have a good play there. But hard to know for sure. I don't think I have anything fantastic right now with my X. Could think about some sort of setup. Although, I don't know what. I mean, I guess I could, I don't know, like, something like this, trying to set up the X. It's interesting. We'll think about it. It's a little lame. I also rely on having to draw an I, or another U. I mean, there's also like this. That's pretty funny, actually. It's probably crazy, but I mean, maybe it's not that crazy. Well, let's keep thinking about what our other options are. I mean, the thing is, if it really has an S, like, I can't block both spots, so it's gonna score. So, like, what's the best normal play? By normal, I mean not like some ridiculous-looking 5-point X setup. What's the best play? Unity, perhaps, for 24? I mean, that is a lot more. It's 19 more. I mean, the nice thing about new, I mean, it sets up Oxy for 56. So I'm going to get 61 over those 2 turns. Like, that's actually pretty good. 61 over 2 turns. I mean, the bot could go there, I guess. But it's probably going to have to go out of its way to. Like, this is not a good spot. Unless it has a 6. But, I mean, at least then if it has a 6, I force it to kind of blow up its rack. I also know BestBot doesn't... Like, against a human, I'd be less likely to do that, I think. But against BestBot, I also don't think it really infers. Like, I don't think it's going to be thinking, hey, Max just played the GNU for 5, putting a U right below a triple. He's probably setting up his X. I don't think BestBot is capable of thinking like that at the moment. So it's a little exploitative, but that might, like, honestly be the way to go. I mean, yeah, Unity, like, so that's 24. I mean, what did I say? I get, like, over 60 on 2 turns? Yeah, I mean, it's very close. Unity doesn't really block much. And I mean, this, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this. I think there's a lot of upside here, guys. I mean, I really do. My other plays are just not all that inspiring. And I think it's, most cases, if the bot blocks, it's going to have to induce a significant sacrifice. I don't know. I don't normally do this kind of thing, but I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. Well, I could also just draw the other blank. Look at this. I have exocytic. Wow. That is not a word I don't think I've ever played. Now, oxy is actually better at the moment, because that's... Well, now I'm definitely going to play oxy. Yeah, I mean, even if exocytic played, it was like 21 more, and the blank alone is worth almost 30. Yeah, I mean, there's no 7 here, right? Like oxytone, again, almost, but no. Oximetry. No, I don't think so. All right, oxy it is. Didn't want that draw, but it's all right. Still in excellent shape here. Probably just play Audi. Not sure I'm going to be dying to play Audi here, though, especially with a lead. I'm definitely not going to be dying to play Audi there. Now I'll maybe be a little less apprehensive, although I have 2B here for, like, 2 less. Yeah, I mean, for 2 less, it's easily better to play here. Let me just make sure it didn't give me a bingo. Like, pirouette doesn't fit. Eutectoid. No, those are both 9s. Out something. No. Don't think it's worth looking at blank Q for a second. Sometimes when you have a U and a bunch of vowels, you should actually make the blank a Q, but I don't see anything here. No. Nope, not seeing it. Feel like I should have something here. I mean, I see Forkiest, but I'm love to bingo with an S, obviously, or a 7 ending in an S. Folkies. That is a word. That is a word that's going to score 111 points over here. Okay, interesting. Well, now it's 106. I mean, it's a good problem to have when you're deciding between a play that scores 111 and a play that scores 106. So I'm not complaining. I think I'm going to score 106, though. Like, the spot with Dabblers at least requires an S. The spot on the bottom, it's like any decent rack is going to score a ton. That spot feels way more dangerous. I mean, Dabblers is more annoying to block in the long run, but I think there's just so much more immediate danger downstairs there that I think I got to play it at the bottom. Just make sure I don't have, like, a higher scoring play there, but I doubt it. No. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the call. Alright, well, at least I have the S, so I'm probably going to spend it with Vins and Dabblers just to take out that very scary spot. Don't love RRT, though, obviously. So we'll see. Don't have a whole lot of other options either. Something to through this E here. Come on, another bingo? Wow. Crazy. That's 3 bingos in a row for BestBot now. Wild. Do I still play Vins now? I mean, I probably do. It's still like over 30 points. 31? It's honestly not great. But I mean, I don't want to score like 7 here. Yeah, there's just nothing in this spot. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, I have to keep scoring and just hope for a decent draw here. Yeah, Tivy keeping RRNS is dreadful. Finn here is dreadful. Vert, no way. Takes the front A and an O and an E. Rev is just no. I'm not going to score 6. I also want to stop big plays there, too. Yeah, all right. I hate to do this. I really hate it. But I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. That's actually a decent draw, all things considered. The J feels like it should score pretty well here. Yeah, I mean, I see... Oh my gosh, 67 now. Wow. This bot just keeps scoring. I mean, I think I got to do this for 46 now just to tie the game. And it's unbelievable. I mean, this is like the reverse of Monday's game when I was down like 100 and then came back. Now I was up like 100 and the bot is just storming back. Wow, I thought it was in great shape after Oxy keeping the blank, and now it's just been ridiculous. I mean, I think I got to do this, right? Like, I have to score. I don't really want to keep 2 R's, but at least I have the E. And it's 46 points. I mean, I don't have anything here. Like, that's not a word. No, there's nothing here. Jerry is too big a point sacrifice. Don't really love leaving this spot open either, but I'm not going to do that. Odor? Nah. No, nothing here either. Yeah, I mean, I think I got to do it. Just one of those plays that's kind of forced. It's not a fun play to make, but you got to do it. Tresor for 62. Reusers is not a word. I feel like that just came up in one of my other videos. I mean, I have to play Tresor here now, right? Like, jeez, bot scores 40. This is going to be some finish. So that's going to leave 5 in the bag. Wow. Anything could happen here, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's no other bingo, right? That plays. It's not horrible. I mean, I have... The B is actually a very good draw. I mean, band, keeping... This could be a good... I mean, I probably... Oh, gosh, that Y, though. Shoot, for Bandy. All right, no, I probably have to play Pandan here now and hope for a good draw with the B. I think this is forced. Like... All right, I have 9 minutes. Let's take a deep breath, though. No reason to rush here. Absolutely no reason to rush. Like, I'm probably only going to have one more play after my next play because the bot's probably going to go out in 2. So, like, this is the kind of situation you should take some time because, again, you're probably only going to have one more play and it's just going to be a matter of how many points you can score. There's probably not going to be a lot of strategy required on your next play. So, I want to leave myself some time. And I'm not going to take that long because I think Pandan is just forced, but, like, I don't want to jump to conclusions. I mean, it also plays here, which is interesting. But it's less points. And I got it. I mean, it looks great. Because it takes out that spot. I mean, with a decent number, if I'm threatening an out, okay, like if I can draw 4 starting with the B, I think I win. Because I'm going to have a big scoring outplay here. If that gets blocked, I can play with Bell. Like, I think, guys, this game is going to come down to whether I draw an out. More or less. I can't not empty the bag. Like, I can't play 2 here. That's just too big a sacrifice. I have to just do that. I have to bite the bullet. I mean, yeah, playing band here, no. I mean, a 6 here just wins then for the bot. Most likely. Yeah, and this gives me the best chance to go. Yeah, this is just forced. Oh, shucks. Crap. Yeah. That's a loss. That's definitely a loss. That was one of the worst possible draws, unfortunately, pulling the C and the W. I have to imagine the bot is going to win this easily, right? I mean, maybe not easily, but it should. I mean, I do still have Caw. Problem is, I don't have anything with this B here, which really sucks. Yeah, I mean, it should be able to win this without, I think, a huge amount of... Huh? Oh, setting up thigh. Okay, and I just, like, can't do anything about it. 4, 8, 9, 35. Yeah. Yeah, like, even playing with buy doesn't... I mean, I just can't block. Yeah, it's GG. Yeah, I mean, it has other outs, right? Like, yeah, I mean, you can play out, like, you can play then. I mean, I literally just can't. Nah, this doesn't work. Yeah. I mean, that's so hard to see. I'm sure the bot had many wins that were simpler, too. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. Man, that last draw did me in. It was a great game, though. Man, 484 to 471. That one stings. Two very, very entertaining games this week. And, like, basically the mirror images. I mean, this game, it felt like I was completely in command, and then BestBot bingoed 3 times in a row, and then played Coddy and came back. Last game on Monday, I was down like 100, and it felt like BestBot was in command, and I bingoed twice, and then just kept scoring and won. Just goes to show you guys, game of Scrabble is never over till it's over. But all right, let's see this. Yeah, I figured it would want me to play Glide. I mean, Glide is fine. Like, it is 10 more points. AE is reasonable, but I felt playing short was fine, given that guy is fairly tough to overlap. Wow, it's a Tedic. Cool play, but can't blame him for playing Fez, keeping it tight. Yeah, I think Dabbler's got to be right. Wow, so it didn't have an S here. Interesting. Huh, I guess that's just its best play by far to clean up the rack. I mean, yeah, White keeping CITV is pretty bad. It figures there's already one S6, so there's not really much harm in creating another. Makes sense. Okay, and this is where I did my exit up. Oh, yeah, Nixie. EOTU, though. I mean, if you think about it, like, I got 60... What'd I get? 61 points over 2 turns. If I play Nixie, I don't think I averaged 25 with this. This is pretty bad. I don't bingo very often, and I'm not going to score much. So, I think given this is very unlikely to get blocked, especially against BestBot, I think this was actually a good play. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I was actually pretty happy with that. And then it worked out pretty well. Bot bingos. There's no chance I'm playing Audi here. Absolutely not. Why would I do that for just 2 more? Oh, right, yeah. No, we talked about this. I mean, I don't think I should do this. I really don't. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, Ralline would have scored like 90, so it did actually work out for me, even though the bot bingoed. And then, like, well, I mean, what else am I going to do? Verl for 14? Giving up 17 points? I mean, yeah, I guess if I draw 2 vowels, sure, maybe I'll bingo. But the bot could still hit Dabblers, and if I don't draw 2 vowels, it's like, what am I doing? I think I got it. I'm not in that bad a position here, and I actually drew pretty well. The bot just kept freaking scoring, though. Raj is not crazy here. I didn't see it, but yeah, I think 13 points is just too much to give up. And then crazy sequence here. The bot plays not... Yeah, because Humate empties. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Like this, I mean, look at this pool. This is not a pool you want to turn over tiles into. There's nothing you need. You've got a great balanced rack. Leaving 3... This is a great play by the bot. Yeah, you leave 3 in the bag, make my timing very difficult, and then leave me with all the dreck. I think I had to do this. I mean, given what I drew, I think I'm sunk regardless. Like, I mean, I don't think there's anything to sim here. This just has to be the play. Like, if I had drawn anything reasonable, even some draws that aren't an out, any out wins on the spot for me, unless the bot, like, bingos or something. But, like, basically any out wins on the spot. And I think even some things that aren't outs. Like, if I don't... The C is horrible here. Like, if I don't draw the C, or I mean, then I might even still win sometimes if I have more flexibility. And then... Oh, yeah, I mean, the bot is... Look at this. That's filthy. Wow. So yeah, I mean, the bot, Hardy should win too, right? I mean, because like, I don't think I would have found Artie over the board. I would have found this, though, if I needed to. I mean, yeah, 38 plus 13? Does that win? Caw is 25 minus 12. It's going to need 6 for its end. Yeah, it would win by 2. Okay. Put in the end here. That's very close, though. Yeah, this play already is sick. There's nothing better for me to do than cop. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Where did I go wrong here, guys? It's tough to say. I think it's just one of those games that, again, you can't help but think that you went wrong here because you let a pretty big lead slip away, but I can't tell you where I went wrong. Maybe new was too ambitious, the X setup? I don't know. I mean, I think it was reasonable. It worked out pretty well. Hota, I was forced. I mean, I think I was correct to play Folkies where I did. I think Vins was forced. Pandan had to be right. Yeah, I mean, I think that just like Monday, I mean, I think I played both games pretty close to optimally, if not literally optimally. And Monday, the luck was just barely on my side, and today it was just barely not. Like, they were both great close games. I won by 10, now I lost by 13. So, what more could you ask for? I guess you could ask for 2 wins, but 2 wins was not going to happen. Still some great games, though, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed them and learned something from them. Thanks, as always, for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all soon for the next video. Thanks again, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.